Hello, I've just finished loading my van. When I get to my first stop I might do a video of what it looks like. I arrived on site at 7:49 and I had to wait until 8:42 before I was able to get my van in to start loading. And as I said before, the process is to scan each of the items, and then what you do is you write on the item with a pen the number of the stop, and then I pile them into piles of sort of all the 10s, 20s, 30s. Unfortunately today, so 8:42 was when I started loading. Unfortunately today I had very little space and I had a lot more items than I have had before. I've got something like 57 stops and about 6 collections, I think. And so I wasn't really able to organise the parcels effectively as I would usually want to. So they are in piles of 10s, but I had to end up, because of the restriction of where I was, I had to put on the 30s and the 50s. Well, the 50s at the back of the van, then I ended up doing 30s and 40s next to them in the middle of the van, and then I did the 20s obviously behind that, and then 10s at the back of the van, and I had kind of run out of space, so I've done the 1 to 10 in the front of the cab. It's all a bit of a mismatch. They're not in order. Each of the sets of 10 numbers aren't in order, so I'm going to have to sort them out as I get to each of the sets, but I know roughly in the van where they are. It's not ideal, I would say, but it still took me an hour to load up exactly. I finished at 9:43 loading, and then it's now 9:56, so I'm just doing my first. By the time I got paperwork and got signed off, it was about 10 minutes later. So I'm 4 minutes away from my first drop. It's all local to the depot. It is. Oh yes, so yes, that's done. I will get my first stop done and then do a video of the van, which looks a right mess at the moment, but you'll see the sorts of things that are in the van. Physically I was struggling to load my van. There's some heavy items. About halfway through the loading process, about half an hour in, I was really feeling it, but I didn't stop, I just kept going. I must say, physically I'm tired already. And I'm going to need a bit of a rest at some point today. I can't rush today. I would say that from my experience of doing this before, it's not that it's a tiring job in itself. Most people would not struggle with the physical demands of the job. This particular job has some big parcels, so like a fridge, a couple of fridges, some tyres. So there are some big items, and there are some small items that are heavy, like sort of feel like 10 kilograms in weight, or maybe 15. So it's not insignificant weights that we're moving around. But I just want to make the point that if you're healthy and fit, it isn't an issue for someone doing this sort of job at all. It's just for someone like me, I do struggle with it, I think, because of my kidney condition. So I will leave the video there. I'm feeling apprehensive now about the day because it's more stops than I thought it was going to be, and I'm feeling quite tired. I'm apprehensive also because it's not in order. So I'm going to probably struggle to find stuff at various points, and some of the heavy items is towards the end of the route. So I'm going to I know today's going to be a long day. I can just feel it. In terms of, I just know because of the what I've put on board. But let's get it done, and I'll stop. I'll send a video in a moment about what my van looks like. Cheers.